Hello everyone, it's Gabby. Hi, and it's time for some more Danganronpa, where I play Danganronpa and the game lags because my computer's not handled to able to stream things. It doesn't matter because I like playing the game. So last time we did the Chapter 5 investigation. It's like we don't really know what's going on. We're just getting the hang of things. We're just figuring out maybe the mastermind isn't that invincible after all. Maybe we'll be able to figure out where they are. Kyoko's been doing investigating, and then suddenly a corpse shows up in the garden, and we don't know who it is because they were covered in a mask and then they exploded. You know, as corpses do, they explode when you touch them. So the corpse is burned beyond recognition. We don't know who it is, but apparently we have to go and investigate it and go to a class trial because the murderer is one of us, maybe? I don't know. Hey Robin, as corpses do, exactly. And also, the other thing is also apparently the events of this game are being like broadcast to the entire world on television somehow, as you do. You know, everyone has the killing games that go on television. It's the best reality TV. Sure, it's some kind of social commentary somewhere. I just don't know where. Anyway, that's today we're gonna have to go to the trial. We're kind of completely unprepared. Heck, like until the very end, we thought Kyoko might have been the one who died. But then Kyoko shows up just at the very end being like, oh, I was investigating and I didn't know what was going on because there was no monitors around where I was investigating. Which honestly makes sense and explains why there's monitors in every single classroom, in every single room in the entire school. So, the body isn't Kyoko, so which means the body has to be Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student? I mean, it can't be anybody else. Hello. What did you get? Flowers. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. And you guys didn't see anything. Nope. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Hang on. Where's my... Exactly. It's Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th... Maybe that was Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. Exactly. Or a 17th student. It's my mother. Anyway, so, without further ado... hello. Argon 18. Yep, exactly. The one they call the ultimate despair. Everybody knows the person who's actually the ultimate despair is our mothers. Am I right? Am I right? No, actually, it's not even really a good joke. I don't even know where that comes from. So, okay, let's actually start. Alright, let me just check about this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So I've got this one, which influences. Yeah, I've got a little bit of health there, and I've got the focus gauge, ultimate hope, huh? Instead of despair. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we've got that one, and we've got this. Hang on. So we've got that because we always do that. And trans. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I wanted to do this one actually. That costs 4. I can't remember what I wanted to do. I guess I'll just have to go without it. Yeah, I mean it's fine. I guess we're okay. Heck, I don't even remember who the thingy is against in this game. This one, it has to be.
学級裁判の簡単な説明から始めましょう。学級裁判の結果はお前らの投票により決定されます。
Oh yeah, no, the save was fine. No, don't worry. I checked that after pretty much as soon as after the stream ended, just to make sure I saved. So, not that it matters because at that point everything I had done it was pretty linear anyway. So if I just redid it, I just hold the control button until I skip all the dialogue.
正しい黒を指摘できれば黒だけがお仕置き。だけどもし間違った人物を黒とした場合は黒以外の全員がお仕置きされみんなは欺いた黒だけが晴れて卒業となります。じゃああとはお前らに任せるよ。
まずは被害者の特定からだ。正体不明の被害者。あれが誰なのかをはっきりさせておく必要がある。
That's probably important, yes, because the Monokuma file didn't tell us.
死んだのはキリギリッチだべ。それ以外にありえねえだろ。
キリギリならそこにいるじゃない。
違う、あれは幽霊だべ。
足もあるけど。
おそらくそれは進化を遂げた最新鋭の幽霊なんだべ。
God damn it, Hagakure.
バカバカしいにも程がある。
あの死体がキリギリさんじゃないってことを
Oh
証明
yeah,
すればいいんだよ
I
ね。
forgot about it. This is like one of the most iconic parts of Danganronpa 1,
だったらキリギリさんの特徴と
where you have
あ
to
の死体
prove
の特徴を照
in
ら
the
し合わせてみよ
game
うか。
that Kyoko isn't a ghost.
キリギリちゃんの特徴って？
One important trait Kyoko has. Kyoko is piercing. Yeah, definitely. What? Is it the glass?
キリギリさんの手
Kyoko
袋だよ
face palming in her mind.
そこに謎を
Exactly.
解く手がかりがあるはずなんだ。
Sure, okay.
それならキリギリが手袋を身につけている理由も説明してお
Why
いた
does
方
her
がいいん
wearing
じゃない
gloves
か。
got to do with her being a ghost? Whatever, I'll just
知
follow
って
it.
るの？
このクマから聞いたぞ。手にある人に見せたく
Oh
ない
yeah,
悪
right.
を
But
隠す
Yaki
ため
was
らしい
there
な
when we heard that.
あ、そういえばあの死体って手袋してなかったよね。
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so
爆発で
if
手
there were
袋が
scars
燃えただ
on
け
the
だろ。
corpses thing, then we would have known it was Kyoko, but it's not.
そ
Yeah.
んなんじゃ俺は納得しねえぞ。みんな幽霊に惑わされてんだべ。
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're going to be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... There we go, here we go. We're doing a debate on this. We are actually getting a non-stop debate around this. Tattoo. Oh, it's probably the tattoo or the analysis or fake nails. Actually, it could be all of these. Yeah.
そこにいるキリギリッチは幽霊なんだ。
I'll try the nails.
そんなわけないじゃない。
ならキリギリッチが幽霊じゃねえって証明してみ
Don't
ろ。
have to prove.
あの死体って手袋してなかったよ。
That's true.
爆発のせいで燃えただけだべ。
I'm a ghost.
爆
Interesting.
発前は手袋してたの？
きっと手袋はしてたはずだべ。
Right,
だ
I
って
just...
死んだのはキリギリッチなんだからな。
バカバカしい議論だ。
What does Makoto say? I know that body isn't Kyoko and I can prove it.
そこにいるキリ
そんな
ならキリギリ
あの死体って手袋。
爆発のせいでもち
爆発前は手袋してたの？
手袋はしてたはずだべ。
There we go. Sorry, what you go, yo. Let's do it. Is there a joke thread with Yasuhiro and ghosts? Not
Yeah.
really.
あの死体は手
It's
袋
just
をしてなか
Yasuhiro
ったは
being
ずだよ。
Yasuhiro.
だってあの死体って付け爪をしてたよね。あんな付け爪をしてたら手袋をするのに邪魔なはずだよ。
I mean, you could still do it, it would just be very uncomfortable.
それにキリギリさんが手袋をしているのは手を隠したい人が付け爪をしてるなんてなんか変じゃない？
知らんのか。女心は複雑なんだべ。
Sure.
女心を知らないのは確実にあんたの方だけどね。
どうだキリギリ。
この手袋は日常生活に支障をきたさないように私の手の大きさに合わせて作られてる。付け爪なんかしていたらこの手袋はつけられないよ。
じゃあこれではっきりしたよね。あの死体がキリギリさんじゃないってことがさ。
当然だろう。キリギリはそこにいるんだからな。
じゃああの被害者って誰なんだ。それをはっきりさせねえと。
最初からそう言っている。お前が話を回りくどくしているだけだ。
Before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Sprinklers, exploded body. Probably the exploded. Oh, the tattoo actually. Hang on. What does the exploded body analysis say? There we go. Oh, that's just the stuff about the water.
あの被害者は何者なんだべ。
何か知る方法はないのかな。死体の顔は燃えてて判別不可能だし
That is true. Oh crap! No, I didn't.
モノクマファイルには記述はないわね。
That's also true.
死体の身元がわからないと
You
思
can do
って
that.
お手上げってことじゃねえか。
Right. So this is the part where they start getting a bit more tricky with the gameplay. So now you've got gotta like, you know, probably get rid of the white noise because it's moving around.
死体の顔は燃えてて判別不可能
Ah,
だし
I'm sorry.
モノコマファイルには記述はないわね
I'm getting my clicks confused.
死体の身元がわからないとなると
Sorry, Wachikayo. You can definitely identify the body because there's that convenient tattoo on their hand that conveniently didn't get
死体
burnt.
の身元を知るための手がかりならちゃんと残されてたよ。
嘘だったらあんた珍しい死に方するわよ
珍しい死に方なんか気になんで。
なんなんよ苗木無視して話して
死体の身元を知るための手がかりは
I don't know if anyone brought it up yet, but Butch Hartman made a tweet about Danganronpa, though. I did see that. I did see that. That's gonna be It's like, is it just like what is it? Is Danganronpa actually just like getting really big again, or did I just happen to get in like? I just happened to notice this stuff now because I'm a fan. I don't know. Feels like everyone's talking about Danganronpa now.
彼女の手の甲にあったタトゥーだよ。
なんだか変わったデザインだけどこれって犬ご主人様に惚れされたのね私はあなたのメス犬ですって意味で
そんな屈辱的な意味が隠されてたんかい。
そうじゃない。そのタトゥーには被害者の正体が隠されているんだ。
そのタトゥーに
To compare the tattoo to other information we have, because identity should come clear. It's probably the stuff here at the bottom. No. That one? Yeah, I think it must be this one. Yeah, there we go.
傭兵部隊フェンリル。戦場ムクロが所属してた傭兵部隊の名前だよ。
それがどうしたんだべ。
フェンリルに所属する兵士たちは自分が組織の一員であることを示すために必ず体のどこかにフェンリルを表す刻印を刻んでいるらしい。
フェンリルを表す刻印
Image that represents Fenrir here. Are we seriously gonna have to do a Hangman's Gambit for 3 letters? 4 letters? Oh, wolf. Okay. That's not difficult. That's only 2 things. Whatever. W, 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 and F. Oh crap, F. No! I didn't get like perfect.
そうか分かったぞ
Alright, sure. That wasn't really difficult, but okay.
狼だ。それがフェンリルを表す刻印なんだ。
フェンリル週末の狼北欧新聞に
Oh,
登場する
Okami.
狼に
Yeah,
姿をした
I
巨
hear
大な
that.
怪物のこと
I
よ
know the wolf means Okami because of the game and because of the I knew that.
北欧神話のトラブルメーカーであるロキと女巨人アングルボザの間の子であるとされている
久々に文学少女の片鱗を見たべ。
Yeah, that's cute. I like that part where it's like, oh yeah, right. Toko is a literature person. Toko is a writer. It's fun to actually see that she actually has, you know, knows things about books.
狼の刻印ってじゃあもしかして
I actually bought the Okami HD 1 on the Switch. That was fun. Okami's fun. If you like Zelda games, you'll like Okami.
そうなんだ。あの死体にあったタトゥーは狼のタトゥーだったんだよ。
Ah, cool. You just impulse bought that the other day. Yeah. It's on sale quite often, probably because it's such an old game now.
つまりあの死体の人物はフェンリルに所属していた過去を持つ人物戦場ムクロだったんだ。
ちょっと待ってよ戦がムクロって黒幕の正体だったはずじゃ驚いてるみたいだねだけど大正解だよそうなんだ今回の学級裁判は戦場ムクロ殺しの学級裁判だったんだよどういうこと黒幕が死んでその学級裁判が開かれるなんて
Yeah, no, $10 is a good deal for it. Because, like, yeah, it's pretty much the length of average Zelda game. So, you know, like 30, 40 hours or so.
そうじゃない。戦場ムクロが黒幕だという前提自体が間違っていたということだ。
でも超高校級の絶望って明らかに黒幕っぽいフレーズなのに
いや、そもそも戦場ムクロが超高校級の絶望だったということすら怪しい。 俺が見た戦場ムクロのプロフィールにはそんな記述は一切
Yeah,
なかった。
Kyoko, how did you find that?
戦場ムクロは超高校級の軍人とあっただけだ。
Well, how did you find that out, Kyoko?
確かあの情報の出元はキリギリ京子、お前が苗木に教えたんだったな。
Oh yeah, we definitely know she told Makoto because we saw it 4 times.
つまりキリギリッチの情報が間違ってたってことか。
それじゃあ戦場ムクロって何者だったの？ずっと姿を消してて、ようやく現れたと思ったら殺されちゃってるなんて。
普通重要な登場人物が死ぬ場面ってのはもっと描写がまどろっこしくなるものなのに。
つまり重要な登場人物ではなかったということだ。
Oh, Digimon story collection for Switch. Okay. Yeah, Digimon games. That's a whole can of worms.
戦場ムクロは俺たちと同じただの参加者でしかなかったんだよ。
じゃあ黒幕って誰だべ。
I don't know at this point. I mean, I do know
希
who
望が
it
峰
is,
学
but
園の学園長なんじゃ。
I mean, everyone pretty much knows who must find. Yeah.
学園長は関係ないはずよ。
だが戦場ムクロの情報だって間違っていたんだ。その情報も怪しいもんだな。
私の情報は間違っていないわ。
Then where did it come from?
はいはい、今は学級裁判中ですよ。戦場ムクロを殺した黒を解き明かすのが先でしょう。それ以外の死後は返金ってことでお願いしますよ。
いいだろう。黒幕の正体を暴くのは後回しだ。だが覚えておけよ。必ずお前の正体を見つけ出してやる。俺の戸上の名にかけてだ。
僕はそういう挑発は相手にしないことにしてるの。さて、お前らが混乱しないようにもう一度はっきり言っておくけど、学級裁判が起きるのは学園の生徒たちの間で殺人が起きた場合なんだからね。その点をしっかりと頭に叩き込んでおくように。
つまり被害者も犯人も生徒の誰かということだな。
じゃあ戦場ムクロはこの中の誰かに殺されたってこと？
いや、17人目の高校生が隠れてるって可能性も。
ありません。参加者は全部で16人の高校生だけです。
マジかよ。じゃあこの中に戦場ムクロを殺した犯人がいるんか？
Oh yeah, no, Robin. There is a very clear lack of information in this trial, and that's kind of seems to be the point.
誰よ。誰が殺したの。
慌てるな。すでに容疑者は絞られている。苗木、お前には分かっているはずだ。絞られている容疑者。
Oh, based on what we know, it's going to be 2 suspects. Yeah, me and Kyoko, because I didn't have an alibi, and neither did she. Yeah.
絞られてる容疑者って僕とキリギリさんのことだよね。
どうしてそうなるの。
いいだろう。説明してやるか。昨日の夜時間直後に俺は植物庭園に行っている。そしてそこで確認しているんだ。その場所に死体がなかったことをな。つまり殺人が行われたのは俺が植物庭園に行った以降ということになる。だがな、その後俺と葉隠れと深川と朝比奈はずっと体育館にいたんだ。
体育館に。
俺たち4人は体育館でモノクマの解体作業に取り掛かっていたんだよ。その間俺たちは警戒のため単独行動を避けていた。
Good thing there were 2
トイレ
boys
に
and
行
2
くのも2
girls
人
there.
で行ったほどだ。
They wouldn't get awkward.
つまり俺たち4人にはアリバイがあるんだ。それも完璧なアリバイがな。
逆に私と苗木君にはアリバイがない。だから容疑者は絞られてると言ったの。
そういうことだ。
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't understand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
あのさ、ちょっといいかな。さっきのアリバイについてなんだけど。
何か反論があるのか？
反論の前に殺人が起きた時間帯をもう少し正確に割り出したいんだ。そうすれば何かわかるかも。
好きにしろ。誰か協力してやれ。
俺は戸上っちと一緒に植物庭園に死体がないのを確認してるぞ。あれは夜時間直後、夜10時くらいだった。つまり殺人が起きたのは夜10時以降だ。
そこから死体を発見するまでの間が殺人が起きた時間帯ってことでいいんだよね。あれでも私たちが死体を発見したのって何時くらいだったっけ？
鶴橋を取りに行った深ワッチが最初に死体を見つけたんだってな。
So what time is the body discovered? No, I remember this was 9 o'clock.
死体を発見したのは9時だったはずだよ。だって深川さんが鶴橋を取りに行ったのが
Yeah, we see this.
確かに9時くらいだったわね。
つまり殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間って。
僕は昨日夜時間前から寝ちゃってたんだ。だから夜10時以降のアリバイはないんだけど、でも朝9時より前にみんなと合流したはずだよ。
食堂で私と会ったよね。あれは確かそうだ、7時30分くらいだった。食堂に入る時に確認したから間違いないよ。
つまり苗木っちのアリバイがねえのは夜10時から朝7時30分までの間。
Your security really doesn't have an alibi for the entire thing. No matter how between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30. Okay, it's like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make clear when the body ended up in the garden. Ah, yeah, this music. This is my favorite one, I think. My favorite debate music, that is. Yeah, the sprinklers.
殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
一方苗木っちのアリバイがないのが
夜10時から朝7時30分までの
Yeah,
間
it's
だった
that
よ
one.
ね。
That I'm gonna see
そ
what
れ
else
だ
to
け
say.
の時間があれば殺人は可能なはず。ナイリー、何か反論があるなら言ってみろ。
Something that happens in the garden same time every morning. Yeah.
殺人が起きたと思われる夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
一方苗木っちの
夜10時から朝7時30分までの間だったよね。
Wait, it's not? Oh, I thought.
もっと
Oh, wait, hang on. Must have gotten the right.
殺人が起きたと思われる時間帯は夜10時から朝9時までの間だ。
一方苗木っちのアリバイがないのが
夜10時から朝7時30分までの間だったよね。
それだけの時間があれば殺人は可能。ナイリー、何か反論があるなら言ってみろ。
And let's have that.
殺
Let me
人が
just
起きた
check.
と思われる夜10時から
Oh, no, it's that one. Okay, I can go, yo. Okay, that was it. Whatever, sure.
いや、殺人が起きたのは夜10時以降じゃない。
Is this exclusively Danganronpa
確実
Twitch
に
channel?
もっと後
No.
だったはずだよ。
But Danganronpa is just one of the things that I can stream on my crappy Mac. So there's only so many things I can stream on this computer because I don't have Windows and it doesn't have much processing power. So, you know.
なぜそう思うんだ。
植物庭園のスプリンクラーだよ。あのスプリンクラーは毎朝7時30分に水がまかれる設計だったよね。
Yep.
つまり死体が朝7時30分よりも前に植物庭園にあったなら、あの死体は水で濡れていなきゃおかしいんだよ。
ちょっと待ちなさいよ。私はちゃんと覚えてるわよ。
But it was wet,
死体は
yes.
濡れてたんです
But that was because I dropped water on it.
深川さん、それは違うんだ。
違う？何が違うのよ。濡れてるのは下の口がどうとか言うつもり。承知なわよ。そんないやらしいこと。
So you're the one who's saying
そう
that.
じゃ
Yeah.
なくて、あの死体が濡れてたのは
Do you think you can handle a capture card? I don't know. How do you plug in a capture card? Is it like a USB port or something? I don't know.
スプリンクラーの聖樹。
Besides, like I think that just records things like on a separate drive, right? Not like external, not like, can you stream with a capture? You must, I guess.
そうやってスプリンクラーを否定することで私の存在自体を否定するつもりなのね。
No, we're not.
うわ、確実にネジ飛んでんべ。
スプリンクラーが関係ないって言うなら根拠を言ってみなさいよ。
Yeah, we will. If it wasn't the sprinkler that got the body wet, all I have to do is hit Toko and said, oh, okay, this is gonna be the, yeah, is this gonna be the rhythm game? Yeah. I was wondering who we have to do this against. Whatever. This is a bit weird, but sure.
認めないからバカなのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。バカなのよ。知らないわよ。待ちなさいよ。私が正しいのよ。認めないから。私を責めるの。認めないからバカなのよ。
Yeah.
スプリンクラーが
これで証明するよ。
Oh man, I gotta say, I rocked that one. That was a really good minigame. I got to that really quick.
スプリンクラーのせいじゃないってことは爆破後の死体の状況を見ればわかるはずだよ。あの死体って上半身だけが濡れてて下半身は全く濡れてなかったよね。もし死体の濡れた原因がスプリンクラーなら全身がまんべんなく濡れてるはずじゃない？
上だけ濡れて下が濡れてない。なんて鬼畜マニアックなの。もうやだよ。
Same.
説明を続けるよ。どうして死体の上半身だけが濡れてたのか。
I poured water on the top half.
あの死体が燃えた時僕が水をかけたせいなんだ。燃えている上半身だけにね。
じゃあ死体が濡れてたのって本当にスプリンクラーのせいじゃないのね。
そして死体がスプリンクラーで濡れてないなら植物庭園で殺人が起きたのはスプリンクラーが作動する朝7時30分以降ってことになるはずだよ。
じゃあ殺人が起きたのは朝7時30分から死体を発見した9時
Oh,
ま
and
で
now I
でも苗木のアリバイがないのって
and now
昨日の夜
suddenly
10時
I'm
から
fine.
朝7時30分までだったよね。
だったら苗木っちに犯行は不可能だべ。苗木っちのアリバイも成立じゃねえか。
そうなるとアリバイがないのはキリギリだけということになるな。
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukura's killer is. No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's.
一つだけ言っておくわ。私がここで処刑されたらこの学園の謎は明らかにならない。
Okay, well, what else are we supposed to do, Kyoko?
だから絶対にそうはさせない。
Huh?
つまりお前は犯人ではないということか。
当然でしょ。私が犯人なの。これは黒幕の罠なのよ。黒幕の罠？
この後に及んで僕のせいにする気？苦しいよ。そりゃ苦しいって。そんな言い訳が通用すると思ってんの？
お前は黙っていろ。
はーい、黙ってまーす。
だが
Oh,
キリギ
he
リ、
actually listened. Interesting.
お前には戦場ムクロを殺す動機もあったはずだ。
動機？
キリギリは戦場ムクロを超高校級の絶望と言っていた。だからこそ戦場ムクロを殺し全てを終わらせようとしたんじゃないのか。だが実際は違った。戦場ムクロは黒幕ではなかった。そしてキリギリにとっては予想外とも言えるこの学級裁判が始まってしまった。
それがキリギリの動機？
動機があってアリバイがないとなるとこりゃもう確実にキリギリっちが犯人なんじゃ。
アリバイがないのは私だけじゃない。苗木くんのアリバイは不十分よ。
Okay.
死体がスプリンクラーで濡れていないから殺人が朝7時30分以降に起きたとは言い切れないわ。
どうして？
Kyoko, I thought we were friends. Why are you pulling me under the bus?
死体をスプリンクラーで濡らさない方法があるからよ。
面白い。言ってみろ。
現場にあったあるものを死体にかぶせれば濡らさずに済んだはず。
Certain something at the scene was used to cover the body, was it? It was the chicken. No, it wasn't the chicken. No, it was the where is it? The tub. Because one side was wet and filthy.
これだ。もしかしてあのビニールシートのこと。
気づいたみたいね。そう、あのビニールシートを死体にかぶせればスプリンクラーをやり過ごすことが可能になるわ。実際犯人はその方法を使ったはずよ。あのビニールシートの汚れ方がそれを物語っているわ。ビニールシートの片面だけが汚れていたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたから。逆に死体に面していた裏面はスプリンクラーを浴びてないから汚れてもいない。つまり犯人はビニールシートを使って死体。
そこまでして死体が濡れるのを防いだ理由は何だ。
おそらく殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させるためじゃないかしら。さっきの苗木君のような言い訳をするためにね。
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tub. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tub must have touched the body, right? But the body...
いや、それはおかしいよ。
何おかしいの。
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. It's interesting now at this point. Basically, Kyoko, who's been our ally the whole time, is now fighting against us. We have to basically fight Kyoko, even though we don't want to.
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにしたの。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてたのはその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせいか。
でもそのビニールシートの裏面は少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
Wait, oh, I was a bit late. The blood of the body hadn't dried yet, yep. Okay, yep, I know.
犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせることで死体が濡れないようにしたの。
じゃあビニールシートが片面だけ汚れてその面がスプリンクラーを浴びたせい。
でもその少しも汚れてなかったよね。
そっちはスプリンクラーを浴びてねえからな。死体に面してただけだから綺麗なままで当然だべ。
Sorry, where'd you go, yo? It's for the benefit of everyone else and getting killed, so hey, we don't want to get killed.
片面だけが
What are
綺
you
麗な
talking
状態っ
about?
ていうのもおかしいよ。だってさ、爆破される前の死体ってまだ血が乾いてない状態だったんだよ。触ると汚れる危険性がある。戸上君だってそう言ってたよね。そんな死体にビニールシートをかぶせたら間違いなく血で汚れちゃうはずだよ。
Oh, right, as in Kyoko doesn't want to die, but can't you just say the mastermind was the killer and then just say it wasn't me and then we'll all just believe it? I don't know.
犯人が洗ったんじゃね。ビニールシートが使われたことを隠すためによ。
それなら両面を洗い流すはずだ。片面だけ洗ったところで隠したことにはならない。
そりゃまあそうだな。
そもそもその時の死体の血自体が犯人の偽装工作だとしたら。
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
つまり犯人はビニールシートでスプリンクラーをやり過ごした後で死体の上から偽物の血をまいたんじゃないかしら。偽物の血ってそんなものがどこにあるのよ。
わかった。保健室の輸血用の血じゃねえか。前に山田っちが死んだふりをした時あいつはあの血を使ってたはずだべ。
いいえ、今回の殺人で使われたのはあの血じゃないわ。
How do you know?
犯人は現場の植物庭園から
I mean-
偽物の血を調達しているはずよ。
It still could have been from the nurse's office, but whatever. Like, which must mean Where would they get blood from? Maybe.
これだ。
Rest in peace, chicken.
もしかした鶏の血？
Poor chicken.
鶏
Got killed just for the sake of this ridiculous murder plot. Poor innocent chicken.
事件前に植物庭園の飼育小屋を見たときはそこに鶏が5羽いたのに事件後には4羽に減ってたんだ。
つまり犯人は鶏を殺してその血を使ったってんか。なんつう残酷なことすんだべ。
Yeah, it is.
そんなことで生き物を殺すなんてひどいよどうせだったら私が食べたのに犯人がわざわざ現場から血を調達したのは自分が歩き回る姿を目撃されたくなかったからかしら。とにかく実際に鶏が減っていることが今の推理の根拠になるはずよ。
だとしても少々引っかかるな。犯人はビニールシートでスプリンクラーをやり過ごし、その後で偽物の血をまいたと言ったな。だが死体の上から血をまいたなら周辺の床にも血が流れてしまうはずだ。あの時の死体は違ったぞ。
It's true.
血で汚れていたのは死体の
Oh
服
yeah,
だ
I
け
was
だ。
also thinking that. Yeah, you've got 4 chickens now, and 4 is the number of deaths, at least in Chinese and Japanese.
周辺の床は全く汚れてなかった。
確かに周辺の床が全く汚れていないのは変ね。
Do you have an answer?
だとしたら犯人はその場で血をまいたんじゃなくて前もって白衣に血を付着させておいたのかもね。
前もって白衣に血を。
あなたたちが発見した時の死体ってその白衣をちゃんと着ていたの？
確かいや袖を通していなかった。上から白衣をかけられただけの状態だったよ。
じゃあこれで決まりね。ごめん話についていけてないんだけど
Oh, bless. Oh, he's trying her best, but
つまり殺人が起きたのはスプリンクラーが作動するより前だったのよ。それなのに死体が濡れなかったのは犯人が死体にビニールシートをかぶせたから。そしてその後犯人はビニールシートを回収するのと同時にあらかじめ偽物の血で汚しておいた白衣を死体の上にかけた。犯人はこれら一連の偽装工作を行うことで殺人が起きた時間帯を誤認させようとしたのよ。
or also maybe the fact, maybe the knife wasn't the murder weapon. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
殺人はスプリンクラーが動く7時30分よりも後に起きたんだってね。
確かにその方法なら7時30分よりも前に殺人を実行することが可能だな。
だけどさ、その偽装工作をするためにはスプリンクラーが終わった後に植物庭園に行かなくちゃいけないよね。大した時間はかからない。ビニールシートを回収した後用意しておいた白衣をかけるだけ。
Still,
大した時間はかからないよ。
それはそうかもしれないけど。
朝比奈さんは食堂で苗木くんと会った後彼と一緒に行動したの。私は先に体育館に行ってて苗木は後から遅れてきたんだよ。
damn. Wait, did the game? I can't remember. I'll look back. I wonder if the game actually teleported me at that point, because if it didn't teleport me, that would have actually been really funny, because it's like, yeah, no, you didn't arrive there straight away. You did have to go there yourself.
じゃあそのくらいの時間的余裕はあったの。
Can I be smiling while you say that I murdered someone?
そんな。
不可能とは言い切れないはずよ。
どうやらキリギリの言う通りのようだ。苗木のアリバイは不十分。
You know, for all the death portraits, wouldn't it be nice if Mikuru got a portrait, but alas, when does she get she does. Let's say we do find out what she looks like after this. It's not really plot relevant exactly what she looks like, but yeah, she does get a portrait. But basically, actually, you'll see this was actually foreshadowed at the very beginning. There are actually 16 seats in the trial room. And one of them is empty, and they said at the very beginning, and they're like, why is there 16? There's only 15 of us, or 14, or whatever it was. Is it 16 or 15? Either way, there was... Yeah, because at 15, there were 16 students. So There is an empty seat where Mukuro's portrait should be going, but yeah. And the suspicion falls back on me again. Why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Oh, cool.
さてと、振り出しに戻ったな。苗木のアリバイが不十分となると、容疑者は苗木とキリギリの2人ということになる。
リアルな話、どっちが犯人だべ。よっしゃ、思い切って運に任せっか。2分の1の確率だし。だろ？ナイスアイディアだべ。
Did you just say nice idea? Oh my god.
そうじゃなくて、すごいこと思い出しちゃったんだけど。
なんだ、言ってみろ。
あのさ、現場に黒焦げになったナイフが落ちてたでしょ？
ああ、爆発前の死体に刺さってたやつだべ。モノクマファイルによると、腹部から背中までぶっ刺さってたらしいぞ。
Must be one big knife.
で、そのナイフがどうした？
あのナイフ、どこかで見た気がしてたんだけど、それを思い出しちゃったんだよね。
So more important, now you have a knife. What are you gonna do with it? Yep. Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Oh, Kyoko, no. Please don't tell me you were planning to frame us the entire time.
苗木に預けたナイフ。
驚かないということは、とっくに気づいていたようだな。だったら、なぜ隠していた？
隠してたわけじゃないんだ。ただ
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
怪しすぎるべ。死体に刺さってたナイフが苗木っちのもんだって。こりゃもう間違いねえべ。1200% の確率で苗木っちが犯人だべ。
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Make your argument. Okay, what have we got? Disguise is ready. Okay, what's that?
あの死体に
Disguise is ready. Okay, alright, this is just how they disguise the body. Okay.
私が苗木に預けたナイフよ。
やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを持ったとなると、
I think
つま
actually.
り犯人は苗木っちってことだべ。
ナイフを預かっててくれって。どうして僕が犯人ってことになるの？
だってナイフの傷が致命傷だろ。
We don't know.
だったら間違いねえべ。
Uh,
おめえがあのナイフでブスリとやったんだ。
苗木なこと恐ろしい男に。
we've already established the coat was put on the body after the tarp was removed. Which means when the knife was thrust through the coat of the body, oh, they're already dead. Okay, yep, so I do use this one. Yep, yep.
私が苗木に
やっぱりそうだよね。
あのナイフを、つまり犯人。
ナイフを預かってどうして僕が。
だってナイフの傷が致命傷。
それは違うよ。
いや、そもそも戦場袋の致命傷は
Oh,
ナイフ
I
の傷じゃ
remember
なかっ
this.
たんだ。
Yep, I remember where this is going now.
それはさっきの偽装工作の話でも明らかになったはずだよ。
嘘だべ。さっきは致命傷の話なんかしてねえぞ。
思い出してよ。さっきの話だとさ、犯人は死体にビニールシートをかぶせた後で血痕付きの白衣を着させたんだよね。つまり被害者があの白衣を着たのは死んだ後ってことになるはずだよ。
それがどうしたんだって？
だけどさ、僕たちが死体を発見した時はナイフは白
Through
衣
the
の上
coat,
から
which
刺さっ
means
て
it
た
was
よね。
stabbed, yep, after. Yep.
死んだ後に着させられた白衣の上から刺さっていたナイフが致命傷になるわけないんだ。
同じ箇所を2回刺した可能性はどうなんだ？殺す時と 装工作の時の2回だ。
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, that's no way that's possible. That condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. Is it on the Monokuma file? Yep, he stabbed a single time. Yep.
これだ。モノクマファイルに書いてあったはずだよ。ない。
そうだ、盛大に忘れてたべ。
じゃああのナイフって
あれも犯人の偽装工作だったんだよ。
I mean, it's hard to say when they tried to check and boom. Yeah, wasn't like I said. You know, the Monokuma file never actually lies. It might tell you some things. It might not tell you important things, but it never lies. So that's one thing that everyone's realized by this point.
きっと本当の致命傷に目を向けさせないためにより目立つ傷をでっち上げたんだ。その後死体が爆破されたのも同じ理由だったはずだよ。あの爆破のせいで死体は激しく損傷し致命傷がわからなくなってしまった。
My point is more so it's hard to get info when it's a trap. Unfortunately, that's also the issue. Oh, hey, what raid? Hey, Ramble Pack, thanks for the raid of 2. Oh, man. Crap. Let me scroll down. There we go. Anyway, yeah, we're in chapter 5, so let's do this.
つまり証拠隠滅、それこそが犯人の目的だったんだよ。
死体発見時にナイフの傷を印象付けておき、その後死体を爆破する。そうすることで最初の印象だけを残したまま証拠隠滅を図ったというわけか。
あ、ちょっといい？そもそもの話なんだけどさ、結局あの爆発って何だったの？どうしていきなり爆発なんかしたの？
真面目に頭を働かせろ。
Come on.
わざわざ答えるまでもないことだ。
Just better than Yasuhiro, at least.
変だったら教えてよ。
教えてやんべ。おそらく未知の粒子によって
Like I was
体内で
saying.
反応が起きて自然発火したんだ。
これだけは違う。確実に言えるよ。
前に答えてやれ。話が進まん。
What is this game and why do I feel like I want to play it? This game is Danganronpa. It's a high school murder mystery thing. It's fun. I like it a lot. So there's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion, which is that thing, this thing, which is apparently part of the bomb. I mean, it's part. It is a visual novel, but it's a lot more gameplay than most visual novels.
この破片があの爆発の原因だったんだよ。
Even if you compare it to like Ace Attorney, there's you got more mini games and stuff. So
あれ？それってどこかで見たような気が。
I'm down. Awesome. Now the fan converted. Anyway, you play Danganronpa 1 and then Danganronpa 2, and after that things get a bit more complicated in terms of where you do things.
見覚えがあって当然だよ。だってこの破片は
You didn't like Danganronpa before, or did you just not know much about it, Ramble?
あの爆弾の破片なんだからね。
じゃああの爆発ってモノクマの爆弾のせいだったんだね。
ともかくこれで犯人の目的は明らかになったな。犯人はナイフの傷を致命傷に見せかけることで苗木に容疑がかかるように仕向けていたんだ。
I wasn't feeling it in my initial playthrough. Interesting. I mean, I'd ask you, like, what the difference is between me playing and you playing, but, that might be a complicated question. I don't know.
そんなことをして得をする人物といえば
I guess with an audience it makes the experience. I guess it is kind of fun to spectate with it. But it's... Well, it's a bit more... It's a lot more... It's a lot more difficult if you're doing it for the first time, so you're trying to spectate and also pay attention. Like, it's a lot harder, because you have to pay attention to the details. And if you're not paying attention to the details because you're busy looking at chat, like, I don't understand how anyone would do it, really. Like, in hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea. So I'm glad I'm playing this not blind.
もう一人の容疑者であるキリギリ京子。
ちょっと待って、小上君。
何？どうした？
いや、もう少し慎重に話し合った方がいいと思うんだ。被害者の致命傷だってまだ分かってないんですさ。
そうだね。確かに気になるかも。結局本当の致命傷って何だったのかな？
We don't
ま
know.
あいいだろう。では議論を続けるか。 どうせ結末には変わりはないんだ。
I need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Oh, is it Hangman? No. Okay, it's debate. I thought it was Hangman's Gambit, but no. All right, what have we got? Okay, this might be one of the ones where you have to a flashback one. So I don't know.
じゃあ議論を続けるぞ。
Could actually just be the Monica the
被
file.
害者の致命傷がはっきりしていないんだったな。
あの爆発は致命傷じゃないんだよね。
Oh yeah, it is.
当然だべ。爆発があったのは死んだ後だぞ。
ナイフも関係ないのよね。だとすると他に怪しいの。
モノクマファイルによると、そうだ、後頭部に殴られた跡があったんだ。
Oh, it's that. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's
そ
what
れ
you
以
do.
外にも
That's
こ
what
の
you
被
do.
害者には
Right?
全身に無数の傷があったらしいぞ。
Oh shit. And there was that as well. Wait, a knife, isn't that Genocide Jack's thing? No, Genocide Jack's things are scissors, remember? Razor sharp scissors that are custom made by her. Well, so, I'm just... Okay, knife was a cover-up and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh. Okay, it's interesting they say that you can't specifically talk about all the older wounds in this debate. You have to choose the blow in the back of the head.
じゃあ議論を続
Interesting.
けるぞ。被害者の致命傷がはっきりして
Crap,
いない
crap,
んだ。
crap. No! I'm gonna do it all again.
あの爆発は致命傷。
当然だべ。
ナイフも関係ない。だとすると他に怪しいの。
モノクマ、そうだ、後頭部に殴られた跡があったんだ。
それ以外に全身に無数の傷があったらしいぞ。
This one, so the game's getting a little bit more difficult. A little
では
bit.
議論を続けるぞ。
Although it's still not
被
that
害者
hard.
の致命傷がはっきりしていないんだったな。
There we go. Sorry, what you got ya?
戦場ムクロの致命傷は後頭部の打撃痕だったはずだよ。
全身の無数の傷ってのは、あれは事件とは関係ねえのか？
モノクロファイルによるとあれは以前からあった古傷らしいんだ。
古傷じゃ関係ねえか。
では間違いないな。あいつの致命傷は後頭部の殴打だったようだ。
じゃあ凶器ってモノクマファイルには鉄パイプ程度の太さの棒状のもので殴られたって。
ってことはツルハシだな。
That's not blunt.
どうしてそうなるのよ。ツルハシで殴ったら殴打どころか頭蓋骨粉砕よ。
Is that why the pickaxe is in this? Just for that?
きっとツルハシを逆に持って持ち手の柄の部分で殴ったんだべ。
無理よ。重さのバランスが悪いもの。威力のある一撃なんて不可能だわ。
You sound surprisingly experienced in this, Togo.
なんなら試してあげるわよ。
さてはおめえ、間違ったふりして金属の方で殴るつもりだな。
その後あんたの汚い脳みそ取り出して床に叩きつけて唾を吐きかけてやるのよ。
気が合うな。
Oh, jeez. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's like this is the one thing I also don't really like as much about DR1. The cast are so antagonistic towards each other. They kind of all hate each other. Like God. Except for Asahina. Okay, to be fair, Asahina did also try to get us all executed. So, oh jeez.
凶器ならすでに見つかっているぞ。
見つかったんですか。さすがは白夜様。
Yeah, in 4 they were particularly not only in 4 were they stupid, but they also kept attacking Sakura, who was not trying to hurt them.
なんだべ、本当の凶器って。
ナイミ、答えてやれ。お前にも分かっているはずだ。
That's the only thing that hasn't been used as evidence yet, right? Real murder weapon was. Alright, so it's not Monokuma file, that's not a weapon, that's not a weapon, that's not a weapon, it's not the bomb because it was already dead before that, it's not the sprinklers, that's not the knife, it's not the tarp, and it's not the chicken. The chicken killed no, it's not the chicken. Yeah, the tension is high. Like, it's understandable that everyone's getting like this, but it's just a bit annoying. What does Monokuma say? Oh yeah, I know why that's there. The only thing is this thing, which means it's that.
戦場ムクロの後頭部を殴打した凶器は
And the only thing
武
we
道
have.
場のロッカーで見つけたジュラル
To
ミ
be
ン
fair,
製の
yeah,
矢
because
が
there was the blood on the duct tape. Yeah.
ジュラルミン製の矢。犯人はそれで戦場ムクロを殴ったのか。
ああ間違いない。
そうなのかな。それっておかしくない？
ちょっとあんた白夜様に口答えなんて100万年早いわよ。
なんで気になるんだから仕方ないじゃん。
I don't blame Tina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. What? Is it the duct tape? Yeah, it's the duct tape. It's the duct tape.
武道場のロッカーにあったジュラルミン製の矢。
Yes,
間違いない。あれが
that's
今日
true.
本当にそうなのかな。
何を気にしてんだ。
だってモノクマファイルには凶器は鉄パイプ程度の太さの棒状のものってあるよ。
That is true.
嫌だと細すぎると思うんだけど。
Alright, yeah, it's that. But
白夜
it's
様
cool.
に
It's
口
trick.
答えなん
The
て
text tricks like that.
1億年早いわよ。
Alright. If it's just this, that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they use it's duct tape. Yep, yep, yep.
武道場のジュラルミンス間違いない。
本当に。
何を気にしてんだ。
だってモノクマファイル凶器は鉄パイプ程度の太さの嫌だと細すぎると思うんだけど。
Sorry, what you got, yo? Soko does not have any chill. I'm sorry. It's kind of sad, but yeah, Soko has no chill.
確かに矢だけだと細すぎる。だから犯人はもう一つの凶器を使ったんだ。
もう一つの凶器？
武道場のロッカーの中には丸められたガムテープもあったんだ。きっと犯人はこのガムテープを使ってジュラルミン製の矢を束ねたんだよ。矢をガムテープで束ねることによって鉄パイプ程度の太さの凶器を作り上げ、それを凶器として使ったんだ。
3本の矢の教えと同じね。戦国武将で
Everyone in the anime has zero
息
chill.
子たちに解いた教え。
Oh god, as in like DR3 Future arc? Oh yeah, god, no, they have no chill at all. Oh jeez. Simple to, and yeah, it's simple to Aesop's fable bundle of sticks.
一本では
One stick
戻
is
りで
stick,
も
we yeah,
束
put
に
them
なれば
together
安
and
全
it
にな
becomes
る。
strong thanks to
そうや
cooperation.
って
I remember because I actually I remember we did a back in like primary school we did one of those things where it's like, okay, everybody, you take a stick, you break the stick, it's easy, you can break it one stick easily, you put a bundle of sticks together, it's hard to break them. I remember we did that in primary school and I remember it. So when this whole thing this whole story was going on, it's like, oh, I know what happens, I know how this works. And Robin asking a good question, does Mukro have an e-handbook left behind the deposit point? The answer is a spoiler, but the answer is there. It's just a spoiler, and there's no way you can figure it out yet.
残酷な話だべ。
今回は聞いてないでしょ。
とにかくこれで凶器も分かったはずだ。そしてそれらの凶器を武道場のロッカーに隠した犯人こそがキリギリ京子、お前なんだ。
私は武道場なんかに行ってないわ。
いや、お前は間違いなく武道場に行って、
どうして言い切れるの？
もちろん証拠があるからだ。そうだよな、ナエミ。
Yeah, I know the answer. Yeah, it's once you understand the truth behind this case, it'll start making sense. Sort of. Some of it kind of doesn't make any sense really, like there's no logical reason for it to be that way, and that's why it kind of eludes you that so much. Because it's not logical really.
それは
But like, it's illogical on purpose to throw you off. To throw the audience off and to throw the characters off.
ん？どうした？まさか犯人をかばうつもりじゃないだろうな。
Also, why would Kyoko do it?
そんなことをしてどうなるか分かってるのか？もしお前がかばった人物が犯人だったら、その先に待っている結末は俺たちの全員の死なんだぞ。
もちろん分かってるよ。
だったらお前の手で示してやれ。
Alright,
キ
jeez.
リギリが武道場に行った証拠をな。
Even though it seems so could so obviously be planted, but yeah, fine. I have evidence. Evidence Kyoko went to the dojo. Must be connected to that dojo locker. Yeah, it's the... Yeah, the answer is a spoiler, yeah. Right, yep, it was... Yep, there you go.
キリギリさんが武道場に行った証拠はこれ、武道場のロッカーの鍵だよ。
そんなものがどうして証拠になるの？
これがキリギリさんの部屋に落ちてたからだよ。
私の部屋に。
She's surprised because she doesn't understand why this is happening either.
とぼけても無駄だ。それにこの鍵だけじゃない。アリバイの件も動機の件も、苗木に罪をなすりつけるための偽装工作の件も、それらの全てがお前が犯人だと示している。諦めろ。言い逃れはできんぞ。
ちょっと待って。
またか。お前はどうしてもキリギリをかばいたいらしいな。
Of course I am. She's my waifu.
いや、かばうとかそういうことじゃなくて、僕はただキリギリさんに聞かなくちゃいけないことがまだ残っているんだよ。キリギリさん、教えてほしいんだ。昨日の夜、キリギリさんは僕の部屋にいたよね。あの時何があったの？どうして僕の部屋にいたの？それを教えてほしいんだ。
私はあなたを助けただけよ。
Aww.
え？
She was protecting me? And does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She killed someone? For me? Oh, I mean, could be that as well. Right, that's also true.
もういいだろう。
That's
無
also
駄話は終
true.
わりだ。そろそろ結論を出すぞ。
I forget how this all goes.
ちょっと待って。間違わないで。私は犯人じゃない。
まさかお前の往生際がそこまで悪いとは
Let's just put it this way. There is no way that you could logically understand what happened. You really just have to go with your gut feeling of what you think's happening. And who? Sorry, I didn't see somebody's following me. The clerictionary. Thanks for the follow. Chat. I only have the answer is redacted. I remember.
だけど、私が犯人じゃないってことは、あなたが一番よく知っているはずよ。そうでしょう、戸上くん。
俺がだと
What? Yakuya should know better than anyone? Oh, right, because she couldn't get into her room. Yep, I remember. Yep. When the body was found... Hang on, what's that one again? When the body was found... 7 a.m. Okay.
そのままの意味。
She's not the killer.
私が犯人じゃないという
What
こ
does
と。
that mean?
あなたが一番よく知っているは
Is
ず。
it really true?
トガミッチなんか隠してんのか？
ヤクヤ様が私に
Tell us what's going on already.
キリギリ
There's proof
お
that
前
you
の
are the
犯人で
culprit.
はない根拠があるとでも言うの
Is
か
that what you're saying?
さっきのあなたたちの推理だ。私は武道場のロッカーに証拠を隠し、
Do you know about the skeleton key yet? Yeah,
そ
no.
の鍵を
She
自分の
does,
部屋
yes,
に置いたら
yes.
しいわね。
Then I have to lock the key in my own room, right?
本当に私にそん
Could I
なことが
really
で
have done
きた
that?
の
Oh,
かしら。
wait. Hang on, what's the... This... Kyoko gave her group key to Byakuya, right? Yeah. Which would mean... Okay, I understand.
今の言葉は
We've got
ど
to
ういう意味
capture
だ
one again.
そのままの意味、私が犯人じゃないということ。あなたが一番
What would I do? I don't know what order it goes.
隠し事するわけないじゃん。
And yeah, to answer yeah, we know about the skeleton key. It's here. She gives it to you just before we start.
キリギリお前の犯人ではない根拠
I don't.
があるとでも言うのか
さっきのあなたたちの推理だ。私は武道場のロッカーに証拠、その鍵を自分の部屋に置いたらしいわね。本当に私にそんなことができたのかしら。
I don't know.
今の言葉はどういう意味
This
そ
one?
のままの意味。
I think it's this.
私
I
が
think
犯
it's
人じゃないと
this.
あなたが一番よく知って
トガミッチ
ヤクヤ様が私に。
キリギリ
お前の
Yes. First try.
キリギリさんは 自分の部屋には入れなかったはず。
I don't know why we have to interrupt there. Kyoko was very perfectly capable of finishing her own argument there, but alright.
だってキリギリさんは自分の部屋の鍵を戸上くんに預けたままだったんだよ。
そうか、そういうことか。俺がお前の部屋の鍵を持っているということ
She
は
wouldn't have been able to grab that.
鍵
Yeah.
を持ってない私は自分の部屋に入ることができない。つまり自分の部屋に武道場の鍵を置くことは不可能だ。そうでしょ。
確かにそうなるな。
やっと分かってくれたみたいね。
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? Yeah, Naegi only knows about the key though. Exactly. No, Byakuya doesn't know. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trap? The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie? I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? Mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We all know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Here we go! This is probably now one of the weirdest parts of the entire game, of the entire franchise, because it is the only time. The first and only time we get a situation like this. There is a bad ending in this. And I'm basically just telling this to Robin, but to everyone else, maybe he's just watching on bot or whatever as well. There's a bad ending to this. You could choose the wrong ending, and that happens, Kyoko gets executed, and then it basically just says, then everyone just stays at the school life forever, and it's peaceful, and they just never leave. But they never leave, and that's the bad ending. And then suddenly, like, Makoto, like, flashes back, and he's like, oh wait, that was just a bad nightmare. What am I thinking? And you have to go and choose the right choice. It's very weird, because, like, honestly, I don't think this situation was done very well, because I got the bad ending my first time I played this. I got the bad ending the first time I played this, because I'll tell you right now, we are supposed to not actually expose Kyoko's lie. I thought, because I'm so used to these kinds of games, you know, you have to lead to find out the truth. So I thought, and no, it's not an Ava reference. It's not an Ava reference. Yeah, I actually don't know what happens when you do that, to be honest. I don't want to do it in case I get a game over or whatever. But yeah, I thought that, you know, you have to find out the truth no matter how painful it is. But when that happens, you get the bad ending. It turned out you're actually supposed to blindly trust Kyoko and think that she knows what she's doing, and just kind of follow her own plan. Even though I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
どうした？誰も反応はないのか？キリギリの主張を認めるということか？そうか。認めざるを得ないようだな。キリギリの個室に武道場のロッカーの鍵を置いたのはキリギリではなく他の誰かだったということか。
でも他の誰かって
キリギリッチの部屋の鍵を持ってたのはトガミッチなんだよな。
何言ってんのよ。
God, it would have been great if Yakia was the Blackens just to see Toko
だが俺
reactions.
にはアリバイがある。夜時間以降はお前たちとずっと一緒だったはずだ。植物庭園での殺人もキリギリの部屋に鍵を置くことも。
じゃあキリギリッチの部屋に武道場の鍵を置いたのって。
考えられる可能性は一つだけだ。
It does not help when you're watching this at 3:30 and it's pitch black all around you. Oh. Oh, jeez.
あらかじめ自
I'd
分
say
の
go
持
to
っていた
bed,
鍵
but
を
I
あ
like
た
people
かも
watching
その
me
場で見
stream,
つけたよ
so,
う
you
な
know.
ふりをした。
Uh-huh. What?
それって苗木のことだよね。
そうとしか考えられまい。
ちょっと待ってよ。そうじゃないって。もう一度考えてみようよ。この事件には何か裏があるはずなんだ。
あ？裏？
そもそもこの学級裁判自体がおかしいんだよ。みんなだってそう思うでしょ。正体不明だった戦場ムクロが急に死体で現れて、しかもその学級裁判が行われるなんて。
And the only reason we know about Mukuro in the first place, their very existence, Mukuro's existence isn't even revealed in that thing. The only reason we know about it is because Kyoko broke the kind of investigated and found out something and told us. But the mastermind doesn't necessarily need to pay attention to what we know.
それにキリギリさんも言ってただろ。黒幕の罠だって。だからきっとこれは。
はい、タイムアップです。時間切れ。学級裁判は終わり。だからそれ以上は喋んないでいいよ。
なんだよ。時間切れって。
Bullshit. Ah, hey, Roll. You came just at the right time. I was getting annoyed at this, but yeah. Also, yeah, this is. Remember, Robin, how you're saying a Monokuma is just a cheating bastard? Well, yeah.
どういうこと？タイムアップなんておかしいわ。だって今まで一度もそんなこと。
ギリギリさんが遅刻したせいだよ。そのせいで時間が押してんの。というわけで、そろそろ投票タイムといきましょうか。お前ら、お手元のスイッチで投票してください。
Yes, Robin. He did just make up a new rule on the fly and impose a time limit.
投票タイム。
So, what do we do? This is a very fishy. I mean, everything about this whole chapter is fishy, to be honest. Woohoo!
さて、投票の結果、黒となるのは
The only option is
誰なのか
us? Question
その
mark.
答えは正解なのか不正解なのか。
Didn't Monokuma blow up? Oh yeah, no, as in, no, that we thought he was inactive and we didn't know what was going on, but then, like, he just suddenly showed up later, and yeah. We think the mastermind was just kind of occupied, and then they managed to get back in time to scare us all.
ちょっと待てよ。
そうなんだ。
Hey, this isn't a kangaroo court, it's an unbearable one. Oh, jeez. So... time for lag. So they vote us, and it says that we're right, but we didn't... What? It's the... I vote for Gary. God damn it, Roll. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
ごめん。
Yeah, sorry. Oh, cool. We've got a little lag emoji. Sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it. Good job, everyone. Good job? Yeah, they got it right. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I? Kyoko. Kyoko!
許してもらおうとは思わないわ。すべて私の責任だから。
Oh, jeez. Kyoko?
では張り切っていきましょう。お仕置きタイム。
She knows. She knows that we're innocent. Anyway, time for lag. This is real lag hours. Makoto has been found guilty. They could all just actively defy him and say fuck you. I mean, they could try. I doubt it'll work. Considering that, like, even Sakura, like, had to, like, fight Monokuma to a standstill. But yeah, anyway, time for lag. This one's weird. But you gotta watch it all the way till the end, because it's kind of important. Oh, this was a very quick trial, actually. I mean, I knew there wasn't really much to talk about, but yeah, this is a pretty quick trial. After school lesson. After school lesson, not session. Too quick. So yeah, basically, if you choose the bad ending, you actually get an alternate version of this, just with Kyoko instead of us. It's literally the same thing. Yeah, I know he's teaching sex ed. I know. I've watched it before. It's getting closer. Are we gonna die? That's it. This is it, guys. Game over. Game over. Game over? And it stopped. It stopped. And then this thing just randomly opens and drops us down, and Monokuma seems kind of shocked. Where are we going? Are we gonna die? Oh no. Anyway, so that was weird, right? See, that is the ultimate lucky student. I just got lucky. What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. And this is why Chihiro is best boy. Even after death, he's still finding ways to save our lives. Alter ego? Taco voice, I'm in. Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? Must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell, I don't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning. But the laptop was smashed, yes, but we already uploaded something into the network. We attached him to the network, so obviously that brief period of connection he managed to do that. What is that? What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now. Got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better special punishment. Ooh. Why is she talking like she did anything is the better question. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Hi. I mean, like, Kyoko? I mean, like, we're not actually our player avatar anymore, so what are we doing? Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on? It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Want me to explain the Kyoko Naegi execution? Explain in what way? The fact that it's sex ed? Yeah, we've already discussed that.
つまり
Now, it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
なんだと？
What are you talking about?
それは
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers above all other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. Oh, the reason? Sure. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Wait, why are we back here again? Hang on. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. I don't remember this part at all either. I mean, it's just the intro, basically. What the heck is going on? There we go. Now we're back in the present day. Finally. We're alive! I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, you know, in all honesty, they could have put something kind of cooler and more foreshadowing there than just replaying the intro. Or maybe replaying the intro is foreshadowing? I don't know. I'm just remembering the end of chapter 5 in DR2. Like, that one just goes off the walls insane. I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cabin with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problem. Was I gonna be stuck in here until I wasted away and died? Yeah, that'd be a hang on. Sorry, Ro, let me just look at that. Or is this just your the chat image? Yeah, okay, whatever. Sorry. Open, wrong things. There we go. Yep. It's I think Twitch assigns nickname colors randomly. I'm pretty sure, and it just depends on when you view it and what you're doing. Like I think it's just random. No, I can't let that happen. Like if you just refresh the stream or the chat or whatever, I'm sure it might actually change the colors around. Maybe. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. Well, I mean, wait. Oh, you mean alter ego, right? Yeah. I remember all too well what happened. Alter ego saved me. And he used up his little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First step was to start looking for a way out of here. So I think some interesting things about this. I'm pretty sure some of this stuff comes from the executions, or at least that rocket thing. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Wait, what's the tank from? I don't know where the tank is from, but the rocket I'm pretty sure is from the intro. Yeah, the rocket's from the intro. What about the Alice? What else is around here? Is that an airplane? How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? That's actually also. Hang on. No, there was no airplanes. No, okay. It's only the rocket's the only one that's actually involved in the executions. But God, I just remember that part in DR2 when they're doing the execution, where you're in chapter 5 and then you see something in the chapter 1 that he was using the chapter 1 execution, and then Hajime gets so pissed off and tries to punch it, and then just ends up hurting his hand. Hajime is the best protagonist. Yep. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's everything. So I guess we have to, let's go to the door, and it's locked. Of course, it's locked. The tank is from the dungeon game. The dungeon game? Well, no matter how many times I pushed or pulled and kicked at it, it didn't budge. I think it is anyway. Which dungeon game are you... Oh, the RPG mode. As in, like, V3's RPG mode? Or which RPG mode are you talking about? Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty... like, Monokuma will probably go and try and grab us if... But I thought the V3 mode isn't canon. It can't be canon because Ultimate Talent Development Plan's no way that's canon. You know what? Whatever. I'm not going to think about this too hard. If I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. I mean, yeah, like if it was as easy to get back to the school as just opening the door, Monokuma would probably have actually gone down here and tried to kill us themselves. I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's still not enough reason to give up. Because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was... go to sleep. As long as I'm still alive, I can go to bed. You can't control me anymore. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. No, I was like, oh, damn, we don't get any Monokuma, what you call them? We don't get the Monokuma Theater. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Oh. What the? Strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Hang on, is this the same dialogue? Yeah, okay, it's the same, I think, right? Yeah, okay. Let's look at the conspicuous pile of garbage. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand out towards whatever it was that tumbled down here with me. A giant piece of trash, Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. Thanks, Kyoko.
ひどい匂いね。
It smells like noodles. Yeah. Kyoko!
ええ、
You look like you're doing better than I expected. Here comes the sex ed. What are you doing here?
それは
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
ね
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it, and we can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making my way towards my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. Yeah, I think all we can do now is talk to Kyoko again. But Kyoko, why did you come to rescue me?
それは
To pay a debt? Or, no. To atone. Atone?
あなたは
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So, you knew that I knew.
ええ
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you.
私は
I abandoned you. Don't say that! You didn't abandon me! No, she did. She did. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
だけど
But this, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there was a reason I had to survive, no matter the cost. I can't offer you any reason other than that.
本当に
I really am
ご
sorry.
めんなさい
Aww, it's voiced. So what's your reason?
私はだけど
Why did you have to survive?
そうね
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
つまり
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Havoc Academy for one very important reason. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I did. Okay, sure.
そうつまり
So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
ええ
That's right. At least I did once. Once?
私は
Until recently, I'd forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. I am in pain. Mentally or physically? Amnesia? Oh, my neck. Oh. Then, is it really true? You lost your memory?
苗木くん
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing. You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
そうよ
I fainted too. And when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect.
どうやら
Thinking back about it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
ね
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
そうよ
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they wouldn't interfere with the mastermind's plans. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
でも
And it could also mean, somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
なんで
If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is all actually one of us. What?
そう
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Mastermind. One of us. I bet it's Yasuhiro. He would pretend to be an idiot, but he's actually the mastermind the whole time. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
でも
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could be the mastermind.
僕は知っている。僕は全部知っているはずだ。僕の目的はここに残ることなんだ。
What Kyoko is saying is you're too stupid to be the mastermind. Well, no. As in, I think it's what she's more saying is we're too ordinary to be the mastermind. The mastermind would, like, you know, they've got to be some kind of genius or some kind of, you know, has some kind of connections, or, you know, they might let something slip. They might show some kind of amazing kind of intellect or intrigue, or, you know, paying attention to everybody really, really intensely. And you don't do that. You're too obvious. I was only pretending to be too retarded to be the mastermind. Wait. It's just like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen? Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right? Maybe I'm the mastermind. Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
So,
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced, because Makoto, you're way too trusting of people. I think that's just her personality. It's just her characterization as Kyoko Kirigiri. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So, how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
それは
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and my ability. Somehow. Yeah.
それは
You mentioned your ability.
私は
My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I'm the ultimate detective. And then everyone says, oh, right, yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, that was pretty obvious. That was fair enough. In fact, I don't even really know why that was a mystery. Like, yeah, you look like a detective and you can touch dead bodies. Fair enough. The ultimate detective?
そう
And the reason I came to Host Peak Academy. There was someone I had to find here in the school. You had to find someone. Who?
それは
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. Even the artist said she looks too much like one. They made her look less like one, and she still does. Yeah. Be interesting. It'd be... I wonder if anyone's tried to redesign Kyoko to not look like a detective. I mean, I have seen some of her beta art from Distrust, and like this one with like witches with like got suspenders. It's kind of cool. The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster? Because he's my father. What?
つまり
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak. Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
私は
I'll find a way.
私
No
は
matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
必ず
No matter the cost.
あのさ
What's going on?
私は
My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange. It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him. That makes sense.
だけど
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I'd seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room. Then, what did you see in there?
それは
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawer dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where everything was had been in there. I mean, the mastermind, right?
そうね
That was my assumption, yes. And to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the doors using the key I found. But why there? Because I also found this in the headmaster's room. This is some kind of map?
ええ
It's a layout of the entirety of Hope's Peak Academy. I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. Some of the staff must have had to stay overnight from time to time. and I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that was true, the room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
そう
And that's when I finally remembered. I remembered that my purpose was to find the owner of that room. So you went there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
だけど
But once I got there, I noticed that the second floor of the dorms didn't have any cameras or monitors. So what was it like? That part of the school, I mean. It's hard to describe. All I can say is,
私は
the moment I saw it, I realized whatever's going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined. I mean, Kyoko, did you see that classroom on the 5th floor? What do you mean?
それは
I can't explain it. You need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough. It sounds like it must be important. And really ominous. Keep talking to Kyoko, guys.
だけど
Of course, once I got to the second floor of the dorms, there were no cameras and no monitors, which is why I had no idea what was going on in the rest of the building. I was so preoccupied with investigating that area, it was unforgivably careless of me.
だけど
It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
でも
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her, and I know it wasn't you either. I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then, who did kill her?
とにかく
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba is to get me killed. Get you killed?
ええ
I stole that key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
そう
That was the point of that class trial. It was? Okay, he's like, sure, I'll take your word for it. The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly. You mean because of the school regulations?
そうよ
Exactly. With minimal, yeah, you're allowed to explore. You're allowed to run away. The mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they couldn't kill me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it. The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves are somehow bound by the school regulations.
ね
There's one other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. What's that? There was a point where Mukuro may not have become the victim. It could have been you, Makoto. Huh? Oh, right, as in the knife thing? Yeah.
えそうよ
I could have become the victim?
ええ
What are you, Makoto? A telephone? I'm gonna repeat the last sentence of everything that Kyoko was saying. You know what I'm talking about, right? Do you mean... Oh, okay, this makes sense now. So the mastermind was always trying to frame somebody for murder. Well, Kyoko, she was always trying to... The mastermind was always trying to frame Kyoko for murder. And so they thought the best idea was to just kill Makoto when everybody else has an alibi, and then automatically then it'll be Kyoko. But Kyoko just happened to notice what was going on and fought them off, and at that point they're like, shit, I probably can't do that again today, and this opportunity isn't going to happen again, so I'll just do it to Mukuro, whoever Mukuro is, or wherever they were. Okay, that makes sense now. That explains that part. I can hear them, you know. The footsteps of the god of death. What? What? I can hear the god of death as he moves. No, you... That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this. Okay. Whatever.
とにかく
Which is exactly what happened with you. Exactly. Who or what is Mukuro Ikusaba? I was in the dorms and I had a sudden sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
そう
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
だけど
That wasn't the end of things, of course. I stopped them, but that led to... Whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
そう
And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. Oh yeah, I guess it is technically a spoiler. Okay, technically we don't actually know yet that the murdered person wasn't actually the person who tried to attack Makoto. But I mean, at this point it's so obviously like, you know, you're gonna put those distinctive disguises on it. Like, yeah, it would make much more sense that you have these distinctive disguises just to put on somebody else's body, so you pretend that you're dead when you're not actually dead. And their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind, in an attempt to use the class trial to eliminate me. All that is really true, and I was right to not expose Kyoko's lie. I'm glad I put my faith in her. God, that would really hurt if you got the bad ending before this, am I right? Nike's the one who keeps getting her off the hook, so it's 2 birds in 1 still. Yeah, in a way it is. Now we're even, right? So, all this would mean that whoever killed Mukuro is also the mastermind, right? I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think. But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you, because they couldn't interfere, right?
So,
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room. Everything they did is a contradiction. So, what does it all mean?
つまり
It means that the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
大事か
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair. Yes! New world all the time. It's like, cornered, this isn't Ace Attorney. I mean, listen, we said there was a contradiction in that person's testimony. But we're at Ace Attorney, real Ace Attorney hours, boys. The other ultimate despair? There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think that the ultimate despair is just one person. It's not? If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event. You're talking about
そうよ
what happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that. They're the ultimate despair?
どうやら
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Then they're... Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this. That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy. Chapter 5. That's the end. The end. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Okay, I was like, I thought the counter went. Okay, no, never mind. I understand. Okay, because I'm like, I thought the counter went up when Mukuro was revealed, but then when Mukuro dies, shouldn't the counter go down? But no, now Mukuro's counter would go down because she's dead, but the mastermind's counter is. I guess that kind of just spoils. No, does it spoil then that the mastermind is somebody who we think is one of the dead students, or I don't know. Yeah, the Dream Island rocket. It's a thing from the intro. Anyway, is that Monokuma's head on the rocket? Yeah. If you recall the very, very beginning, there's one point where somebody gets shoved into a rocket and killed, and yeah, it's from that. All right. Save. What a great place to end it off with New World Order coming. So that's it. So now we're on to chapter 6, the end, the final chapter of the game. I'm so excited. It's gonna be great, guys. Because yeah, there's only there's 6 chapters in the game. It's not gonna be the finale because there are man, spoilers, guys. No, we are at chapter 6. No, they have not appeared. Anyway, yeah, rotating those saves, I see you. Yeah, I am rotating the saves. Actually, I mean, if you keep looking up, I have my old saves. No, sorry, that's not the old one. I have my old saves from July 2019 when I first played this. Anyway, yeah, so, no, the mastermind has not appeared yet. Shit, you spoiled it, Professor Poopy Pants. It's alright. I mean, everyone kind of sort of already knew, but yeah, as to how everything... Whatever. Well, let's not talk about spoilers. Let's talk. Yeah, no, exactly. Junko hasn't appeared. What am I talking about? Junko is not the mastermind. She died in Chapter 1. Monokuma killed her. Anyway, yeah, next time. Oh, God. So, we... Basically, I mean, to kind of sort of spoil it, not spoil it, but you know what I mean. We're gonna have to do one more. There's no free time section in chapter 6. It's basically you get to investigation. You've got some plot, and then you have investigation, and you have the final trial. And the final trial is a long one as well, so it's gonna be interesting. I'll probably have to do that all as one go, but I know it's also quite a long one. But yeah. Oh man, I can't believe it. We're in the final chapter. We're almost gonna be done at this. Yeah, chapter 5 is weird. In hindsight, it's very short, and in hindsight, I don't really, not much really happened. Really? It was just, we're all friends now. There's no real more conflicts. In fact, the only conflict that happened is essentially the mastermind realizing that, oh shit, everyone's friends now. They're not gonna kill each other, and Kyoko's getting way too close to figuring out what's going on. So, it's gonna be interesting. But basically, now that the mastermind is entrapped basically by their own rules and by the fact that we're getting close to figuring out what's going on, they're gonna get desperate, and we can hopefully use some of that to our advantage. Maybe we'll actually be able to get out of this school somehow. I mean, you think, of course, just because we find out who the mastermind is doesn't mean we can just, leave, right? In fact, there is no leave condition. The mastermind never gave us a leave condition. It was just, I don't know, we just play the killing game. And if you graduate, then you leave. So, it's the question of how, even if we find out who's behind all this, how are we going to get out of here? What are we going to do? How does Kyoko tie into all of this? What about all those weird things, like that random, all those school places, all those, secret rooms and secret files? Who is Mukuro Ikusaba? Who is the ultimate despair? What actually was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history? And where the hell are we? Is everything actually what it seems? Who knows? We're gonna find out. Hopefully next time. Asahina is the key to this. If we can get her working, we can unveil this all. Really, Asahina? What makes you think that, Roll? Why do you think Asahina is so important? No, I'm gonna double save just in case. Where's my double save? My double save is here. She can outswim. Sure. There you go, the ultimate despair. Oh man, so yeah, it's great. I'm so excited for Chapter 6. Chapter 6 is fun, because it's, it's real lore hours and pretty fun. Chapter 6 is, the Chapter 6 trial, the finale is pretty memorable. Just because of one, pretty much just because of what happens once we find out who the mastermind is. It's not over yet. They put up a fight as well, so things are gonna be fun. Anyway, obviously, I'm surprised. I thought, nobody's going to come today because it's really late and stuff, but I'm actually surprised. So many people are here. So, how soon will you jump to Danganronpa 2 after 1 is over? Probably... Roll's just 3 hours. She cannot wait. Probably not that soon, but maybe by the next week. Because, God, I love Danganronpa 2 so much. How much hype? A lot of hype. Oh, God, yeah. So, I love the final chapter, and I love Danganronpa 2 even more. Because, I don't know, you know what, I'll explain why I like Danganronpa 2 when I'm playing Danganronpa 2, so it's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'm surprised so many people are here this late at night, but what do I know? I don't know anything about sleep schedules. Maybe there actually are more Australians here or something, so yeah. Anyway, that was fun, guys. Thanks for coming, and I'll probably see you next week when we get to Chapter 6, the end of Danganronpa 1. The first Danganronpa, not the end of Danganronpa altogether, because there's 3 more games, and 2 anime adaptations, and a bunch of light novels, and a bunch of manga, and a bunch of whatever. Oh yeah, a lot of us don't have much to do here in quarantine. I mean, that's also true, although I was streaming the investigation 2 days ago, and I think only Robin was there, but yeah. 2 more games. 1-0 novel. Oh, come on! Okay, Ultra Despair Girl isn't that bad. I think the story's pretty good for the most part. It's just the gameplay is crap. Maybe I'll actually play Ultra Despair Girls on stream. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. With a mouse and keyboard. Actually, that sounds awful, but, oh no. Alright. Anyway, everyone, thanks for coming. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later, Roll. And Robin, and everyone. I thought today would be the day I sleep at a normal time. Oh well. Everyone go to bed, guys. Let's go to bed. Let's all go to bed and I need to have dinner. See ya.